So this is Mike at One Root Initiative, continuing the series. Um, this short talk is going to be about culture and capacity. The culture and capacity of your organization will depend upon the quality of your supervision and leadership. Supervision and leadership, you know, has been in the past thought of as top down, authoritarian, I say, you do, um, bosses and workers, masters and slaves. That's outdated. That's done. As 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 a organization that's committed to decolonization in all spheres of life, we move against those models. And so when we say supervision and leadership, it's not something you do to a group of workers, it's something you do with the fellow workers of your organization. Remember, cooperation is greater than competition. So, we're going to talk a little bit about supervision and leadership. What are those things? What do those things look like in a forward thinking organization, in the CBOs that will be prepared to step into our communities and bring health to youth and families? So, supervision, the task of supervision, is to provide support, guidance, and reflection for workers to navigate complexities first and foremost, because the work we're doing is complex. There's often competing issues in these kids' lives, in these communities, and it's complex. We have to know what to seek to address first. Are we going to use a multi-causal approach? Are we going to focus on housing? Are we going to focus on food insecurity? Are we going to focus on academics? Or those are things that we have to juggle, and it's going to be on a case by case basis. And I encourage you CBOs to have robust evaluation models, which we're going to talk about in future talks. But so the first prong of supervision is to help the the workers of your CBO to navigate the complexities. Two, the next the next section of supervision is to make sure that we are ensuring that the organization, that the CBO is grounded in ethical principles and best practices. What are ethical principles? Those are ways of working and engaging with participants, with youth, with communities, with families in ways that do no harm, in ways that are not exploitative, in ways that honor the autonomy of the people that we're trying to help. Not telling them what they should do, not telling them, what we think is best, but problem solving in a collaborative manner. Um, the second is best practices. What does best practices mean? Best practices means that we use approaches, techniques, and theories that have been proven to be evidence based. It's what's working, or there's also, I don't want to get too hung up on evidence based, because a lot of times, people think that means that's something that you have to learn at university. There is community defined evidence based practices. What does this specific community in which I'm working, what works for them? What do they want to see more of? That's an evidence based practice, and I encourage CBOs, if you don't know what that is, continue to do your research, continue to educate yourself in a way that participates and honors the people you want to serve. So we talked a little bit about supervision. Now we're going to talk a little bit about leadership. Leadership sets the tone for the organization's culture. And by the culture, we mean the policy implementation, the overall direction of the work. And we're going to talk more about that later. Um, we've talked in this chat. We've talked about generalities of supervision and leadership. And the next time we meet, the next time we talk, we're going to talk about specific tasks uh, that are required of you as a supervisor, as a organizational person serving in a leadership role, the specific task. So we yeah, we'll talk more about that, and we appreciate you. We look forward to collaborating with you. Once again, drop us a line anytime. Uh, let's get it. Peace.